It's time for another true story. This one's called Cash on the Ground. So I was on my bike, cycling through the city, when my phone rang. It was my sister. She was in a train coming up on the railway station. She asked me to come pick her up, and I said sure, but you're gonna have to sit on the rear carrier of my bike. I was like about 15 minutes later at the railway station, waiting for her. So I suddenly felt this gassy feeling in my stomach, like something wanted out, quick. I lifted my ass from the seat to push out a fart. Felt a bit troubling, like something might have, come with the fart. A little residue, if you will. I told myself to ignore it, because I knew I wouldn't be able to check it till I got home. So I kept my ass on the seat, acted casually. A little later, she walked up to me and got on the rear carrier with her legs to the side. So I went biking back home till we drove past a grocery store, not far from where we lived. She wanted to stop there, get something, stuff. So I drove off the street into the sidewalk, and in front of the grocery store, something caught my eye. It was money, and I couldn't give that chance up. I stepped on a piece of paper that said 50 on it, and asked my sister to get off the bike. She went into the store, while I lifted my left foot and pocketed the money. I told my sister I found it, so I was honest, and that I would give it back once we got outside if someone was out looking for it. If a guy loses a 50 from his pocket, not a jerk, I'll give it back. So, what followed inside the store was a few tense minutes, because of course I was hoping no one was looking for it. Once outside, I looked to my left, to my right, and saw no one in the area. Score! Cha-ching! Cash money, pocketed, boom, done. But of course, my sister wouldn't let me enjoy it for long, as she was vulturing for the money. Her claim was that if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have stopped in the first place. So what? I said. I was the one who saw it and picked it up. Classical sibling discussions, I can tell you. We continued the conversation during the way home, and even when we arrived home. And of course, Daddy's little girl would get half, since my dad agreed with her, as usual. Ultimately, I had to give in. I had to. Since I started remembering something else. No. I ran upstairs, got into the bathroom, locked the door, and pulled my pants down. In case you were wondering, yes, I shat my pants with that wet fart. So badly, in fact, that it ran through my pants. There was a brown stain on the back of my pants. So in the course of an hour, I shat my pants and found the largest amount of cash on the ground. Although, losing half of that amount was the shittiest part of this story.